Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about automation number 7, the fake pipeline, and that's from the top 20 CRM automations in the world book. If you will check my screen, you will see that I created a report. Expected revenue. This report will show me all the deals that are currently in my pipeline that are not closed won, which means money in the bank account, and they are not closed lost, which means I lost the deal. Those are expected to be closed, and if all of them will be closed, the expected revenue will be 2.5 million. From the other side, you will have here another amount, and that will be 3.7 million. And I hope that you ask yourself why there is a difference between those two amounts. The expected revenue amount is being calculated based on the probability of closing this deal. As an example, if I have this microphone and I'm trying to sell this microphone, the cost will be $400. So the deal amount will be $400, the amount. Right now I am in negotiation phase, and I know that negotiations, every 2 deals will end up with a sale, which means it's 50% probability to sell this item. So the expected revenue will be 200, while the amount will be 400. So the expected revenue, if I take that is relatively what I'm supposed to get from my existing pipeline. The reality. We see few problems. Problem number 1 with clients, it's when they are having a pipeline, the pipeline will not represent reality. There are few problems that we identified, and it's important for you to understand how a fake pipeline is killing companies. If, for example, I will see here that I have expected revenue of 2.5 million, I can say I can hire more people, or I can grab a bigger office, or I can expand my business, or whatever, or take a big dividend based on this expected revenue amount. But if the pipeline is incorrect, I'm going to execute my move, and then I will suffer because this money is not coming in. In the book, I was talking about a company that we are working with, and they manufacture medical equipment. They had 72% of their pipeline as a fake pipeline. 72%, and it's a big problem. If you will look at my pipeline, and let's go 1 second to Zoho CRM, me as a salesperson, those are all my deals. This is my pipeline. So I have about 664 deals that are currently in work, that I'm supposed to work on. There will be a few cases that salespeople will misrepresent their pipeline. The first batch of people will be lazy people. Now, it doesn't mean that they are doing something wrong, and I'm not trying to be negative. Sometimes people will have lots of things to do, and they are very busy closing deals, and they won't have time to update the CRM. So when I'm saying lazy, they are in this bucket. They will not put the time into updating the CRM from any reason, which is a legit reason. And the pipeline will include deals that are already closed dead. But the stage is not being updated. This is problem number 1. Problem number 2 are the zombies. The zombies will be salespeople that don't really have what to report on, and they will have deals in the systems that those are dead deals, and they will play the games like they are in contact with them, it's about to close. If you're a business owner, you know what I'm talking about. You had those zombies in the past, and it takes some time until you are identifying the zombies, and you remove them from your business, and you delete all the deals related to them. Okay? Those will be the main 2 buckets of having a fake pipeline. The way that you can solve this problem It's first of all, when you have deals, and let me just go 1 second to the pipeline itself. When you have a deal, you will have a bunch of stages that are assigned to a deal. Each one of those stages is supposed to have some kind of a percentage assigned to them or a number assigned to them that represent how much time a stage can be in a certain stage. As an example, let's assume that right now I'm in the stage of book consultation meeting. Me as the business owner, I will say that if someone wants to book a meeting, it doesn't make sense that it will take more than 2 weeks. So that's the maximum amount of time that I will let an online booking consultation stage will be active. More than that, it will show up on my report as, let's say, sales manager or the business owner. Let's assume that I create the proposal. From create proposal to go to negotiations or proposal approved or closed lost, it will be another 2 weeks. More than that, it will be on my radar again, which means I'm creating rules around my pipeline, which helps me catch all those. Eventually, all those will need to be represented in some kind of a dashboard that I can see something like that. I can see all the stages that are breaching how much time they're supposed to take. And then based on that, I know how to approach the team and how to work with them. Okay, make sense? You will need to just to limit it. Another thing is to connect all your communications into the CRM system. So you will have a follow-up view and you will know if your team are actually doing what they need to. In the 72% fake pipeline scenario, employees, salespeople were contacting their customers over their mobile devices, their own personal channels, WhatsApp, Telegram. The company was blind to those conversations, and therefore the CRM was also blind. What needs to happen, it's connecting all those different communications into the CRM. And then the CRM knows if there was a phone call, if there was a meeting, if there was an email exchange, if there was a WhatsApp, whatever it is, the system knows and also receives the transcript of what happened. So now as a company, you start to collect data, which in the AI world, this is everything. And you also know if there was a conversation, what type of a conversation. You can also get some kind of a sentiment that will show you what's going on with the people that represent your brand. So those will be the main things that you can do to protect your pipeline. Obviously, in the book, we were talking about more ways and more things that you can automate and do, but those will be the bare minimum ones. If you don't have the book until now, I really recommend you go grab a copy. It can sit on your desk. You can use it when you want to improve your business, when you want to grow your business, when you want to know what's even possible with the CRM that you just purchased. It's few dollars, worth the buy. Believe me, I'm not making money from the book. The idea is to give value to business owners out there. So thank you very much for watching this session. I hope it was valuable. Thumbs up, comments in the comment section. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.